all toss-up rules apply. You cannot look at the visual and then motion to your teammate. That can be an issue as well. Audience members, please be quiet for the duration of the match, with the exception of the score checks after 5, 10, 15, and 19, and 20, where you are free to clap. And if you need to leave, you can leave at that time. Also, since this is the semifinals, it is imperative that if you have any questions or challenges, they need to be logged as soon as possible so that we can have our team back at headquarters go through them. And absolutely all challenges must be logged before question 19. We will not start question 20 until everything is resolved there. So once we're done, we're done. You have Aurelia? All right, let me read the Aurelia passage. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto, cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredicem ludos magnos Iovis, in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabat. Tandem, hic equus iratus, domum recurrere coepit. A. Questions on pronunciation? We know who the captain is. We talked about protests. Does any player or coach have a question? We have the go-ahead, so if not, we will begin. Let's introduce our teams. Remember, the winner of this team will compete in the finals tomorrow. Team A is Texas, Team B is Illinois, and Team C is New Hampshire. So let's give them a round of applause. Congrats to all of you for making it this far, and good luck. Toss-up question number 1. From what Latin noun with what meaning do we derive sewer?
Seaport. Aqua. Water.
That is correct. Do we derive sewer and aqueduct? Aqua, water is correct. Oh, never mind. I just wanted my We're fine. Your first bonus, Team C. From what Latin verb with what meaning do we derive enemy?
To love, final answer?
That is correct. And your second bonus, from what Latin noun with what meaning do we derive the chemical symbol Ag?
So Argentium? Yes. Argentium, silver, final answer?
I'm sorry, it's argentum, silver.
Okay.
So you have 15 points on question number 1 for Team C. Toss-up question number 2. At what battle, fought off the northwestern coast of Sicily, was the Punic commander Hanno defeated?
C4. Magnesia.
That's not correct.
A1.
Algates Islands.
That is correct. Full question read, was the Punic commander Hanno defeated by Lutatius Catulus, bringing an end to the First Punic War in 241 BC. Your first bonus, Team A.
We're good.
Where had the Romans, led by the hubristic consul Publius Claudius Pulcher, been defeated in 249 BC?
Drepana.
Drepana, final answer.
That's correct. Your second bonus, what 2 islands became Rome's second province after being annexed between the First and Second Punic Wars?
Corsica and Sardinia, final answer.
That is correct. 20 points for Team A on question number 2. Toss-up question number 3. At the museum, you see urns decorated with depictions of what Roman goddess holding torches or pomegranates?
A4.
Answer, please. Proserpina is correct. Torches or pomegranates as the queen of the underworld. Your first bonus, Team A. You also find a terracotta statue of a Roman agricultural goddess surrounded by poppies and snakes. Which goddess does the statue represent?
Ceres, final answer.
That is correct. And your second bonus, finally, you see a Roman fresco of a youthful god leaning against a cypress tree, visibly dripping tears of sap. Which god is depicted mourning his lover Cyparissus, who had been transformed into the tree due to grief.
Can you repeat the question?
Finally, you see a Roman fresco of a youthful god leaning against a cypress tree, visibly dripping tears of sap, which god is depicted mourning his lover Kyparissus, who had been transformed into the tree due to grief. Time.
Apollo, final answer?
Apollo is correct.
Nice.
20 points on question 3 for Team A. Toss-up question number 4. Translate the following sentence into English. Athleta magna cum diligentia exercebat.
C4.
The athlete exercise with great dignity.
That's not correct.
A2. The athlete was exercising with great diligence.
That is correct. Your first bonus. Translate the following sentence into English. Piscatrix quinque horis redibit.
Can you repeat the sentence?
Yes, the sentence is Piscatrix quinque horis redibit. Time. Answer, please.
The fisherwoman will give back within 5 hours.
Redibit is redet, will return, or will go back.
Oh.
And your second bonus, translate the following sentence into Latin. The fisherwoman was much more certain than the athlete. Answer, please.
Piscatrix erat plurimo caritio quam athleta.
That's not correct. For much more, you need caritio, molto caritio.
Okay.
So you have 10 points on question number 4. Toss-up question number 5. Distinguish in meaning among the following 3 nouns. Porta, portus.
B2.
Gate, port, and carry.
That is not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and C. Distinguish in meaning among the following 3 nouns. Porta, portus, port.
A2. Porta means gate, portus means harbor, and porcus means pig.
That is correct. Your first bonus, Team A. Now distinguish in meaning among these 3 verbs. Pereo, paro, pello.
Can you repeat the words, please?
Pereo, paro, pello.
And take right? Or to drive. So the verbs are.
Time. Answer, please.
The verbs are I frighten, I prepare, and I drive respectively.
It's not correct. Pereo means to die.
Oh, of course.
Your second bonus. Now distinguish in meaning among these 3 adjectives. Par, pauper, paratus.
No, equal. Pauper is for, right? And paratus is prepared. Can you repeat the list of words?
Par, pauper, paratus.
Okay, so
Time.
equal.
Answer, please.
So they are equal, for, and prepared.
That is correct. 15 points on question 5 for Team A, and let's check the score, please.
After 5, our scores are Texas 65, Illinois yet to score, and New Hampshire 15.
All right. We shall continue. Toss-up question number 6. Name one of the 2 battle sites where the emperor from Leptis Magna secured.
A2.
Lugdunum.
Lugdunum is one of the correct answers. The other you could have given was Issus. Your first bonus, Team A. Septimius Severus's brutal but militarily successful reign was marked by the sack of what Parthian capital in 198 AD?
Ctesiphon.
Ctesiphon is correct. Your second bonus, what province was divided by Septimius into two regions called Koile and Phoenike?
Can you repeat?
What province was divided by Septimius into two regions called Koile and Phoenike?
Time.
Answer, please.
Mauritania.
I'm sorry, it was Syria.
Syria. Okay.
So 15 points on question 6 for Team A. Toss-up question number 7. What warrior came to Troy's aid with 12 other women and was killed on...
C3.
Penthesilea.
Penthesilea is correct. The rest of the question read, and was killed on the battlefield by Achilles, who fell in love with her corpse. Your first bonus. Who was Penthesilea's father?
Zeus. Final answer.
Ares. Your second bonus. To which goddess did Penthesilea's mother Otrera supposedly build a famous temple at Ephesus?
Can you repeat?
To which goddess did Penthesilea's mother Otrera supposedly build a famous temple at Ephesus?
Diana. Final answer.
Penthesilea's Greek, you had to say Artemis. 10 points on question 7, 14. Toss-up question number 8. What two-word Latin phrase, abbreviated Q period V period,
A2.
Quad vitae.
that is correct, can often be found in footnotes, quad vitae. Your first bonus. Which of the following abbreviations would be least likely to appear in a footnote? Pro tem, loc sit, ibid, op sit.
Okay, so it's not opposite or ibid. For the time being, it's like pro temp. What's lox?
Do you have an
Should I do?
Time.
Answer,
Probably
please.
lox sit.
Pro tem. Your second bonus. Please give the full Latin phrase and its meaning for the abbreviation loc sit.
Grumio est magna mater. Final answer.
It's not correct. It's loco citato in the place cited.
Oh, it's
So 10 points on question number 8 for Team A. Toss-up question number 9. What son of Venilia and Daunus was the primary suitor of the Italian...
C3.
Antinous.
That's not correct?
A3.
Turnus?
Turnus is correct. Full question read, the primary suitor of the Italian princess Lavinia until Aeneas arrived and caused a fatal war over her hand in marriage. Your first bonus. Name Lavinia's father, the king of a namesake people in Italy, who was told that his daughter would marry a foreigner.
Latinus.
Yeah,
Latinus.
that's right.
Latinus. Final answer.
That is correct. Your second bonus, in Book 10 of the Aeneid, Turnus kills Pallas, taking what object of his as a prize? When Aeneas duels Turnus at the end of the Aeneid, he sees this object and, maddened, kills Turnus.
Pallas. Yeah, Pallas. Pallas's belt.
That is correct. 20 points on question 9 for Team A. Toss-up question number 10. Listen to the following passage, which I will read twice, and answer the question that follows in English. Note that the word palos paludis means swamp. Duai ranai prope crocodilos in palude sedent. Rana benigna dicit, ecce, quid est illud in aqua? Tom rana crudelis respondit, nescio, ire et videre debes. Prima rana vehementer respondit certe. Rana benigna ad figuram obscuram in aqua natat. Rana altera crudeliter ridet propter crocodilos. I'll repeat. Duae ranae prope crocodilos in palude sedent. Rana benigna dicit, ecce, quid est illud in aqua? Tum rana crudelis respondit, nescio, ire et videre debes. Prima rana vehementer respondit, certe. Rana benigna ad figuram obscuram in aqua natat. Rana altera crudeliter ridet propter crocodilos. The question, what were the two
D2.
They were asking what is in the water. What is that in the water?
That's not correct.
A2.
City.
Yes, they were sitting. Your first bonus. What two things did the cruel frog suggest that the kind frog do?
Go.
Could you repeat the one, the sentence with ire, please?
Ire et videre debes.
Yeah. Go and look. Final
I'm sorry?
answer.
You said go and look? Yeah, that's fine. That will work. And your second bonus. The passage continues. Procul benigna rana clamat. Solum saxum magnum est. Crocodilus ranae crudeli a tergo clam apropinquat. Ridens et cibum volens. According to the kind frog, what was the dark shape in the water?
Can you repeat the sentence with Saxum?
Solum saxum magnum est.
A single big rock. A single big rock.
That's correct. 20 points on question number 10 for Team A, and we will check our score.
After 10, our scores are Texas 130, Illinois yet to score, and New Hampshire 25.
All right, please get settled quickly so we can continue our round.
Yeah.
All right,
New technology, old pairs.
deep breath, 10 more to go. Here we are. Toss-up question number 11. Make the demonstrative pronoun ille agree with the noun form now.
A2.
Ilias.
That is not correct. I'll repeat for teams B and C. Make the demonstrative pronoun ille agree with the noun form navium.
C3.
Ilorum.
That's not correct.
No place.
And repeat one more time. Make the demonstrative pronoun ille agree with the noun form navium.
E2.
Ilarum.
Ilarum is correct. Your first bonus. Make ille agree with the noun form arborus.
Wait.
Make ille agree with the noun form arborus.
Wait, can you spell that?
A-R-B-O-R-I-S.
Time.
Answer, please.
Ilius.
Ilias is correct. Your second bonus, make ille agree with the noun form domum.
Can you spell that, please?
D-O-M-U-M.
Time.
Answer, please.
Elon.
Elam is correct. 20 points on question 11 for Team B. Toss-up question number 12. Consisting of stacks of tiles creating space in the floors and walls for hot air to circulate, what heating system?
A3.
Hippocost?
Yep, hippocostum, either one of those is correct. Your first bonus, Team A. What was the name for the room, usually the closest to the hypocaust, that contained a hot water bath?
Caldar. Not Caldar. Is it the could it be the Lapunica? Probably Caldar. Sophia, do you agree? Okay. Yeah. Caldarium.
That's correct. Your second bonus, what was the name for the hottest room, lacking a pool and used as a sweat bath?
Laconicum. Laconicum. Final answer.
Laconicum is correct. 20 points on question number 12 for Team A. Now, toss-up 13 is our visual toss-up. Mr. Chop will be handing them out. Please do not open the envelopes until you are instructed to do so. And keep in mind our innovation from last round, there is a possibility that when you look at your visual, on the back it has been signed by all 13 moderators. If that is the case, it is the only one that exists at convention and should be treasured forever. But also remember that as soon as you open it, your time starts, so don't get too freaked out by it if you will. You may open your visuals and you have 10 seconds to inspect them.
Same suit, doesn't it? Fine.
Okay, here is your toss-up. Give the letter of Utica, the city where Cato the Younger died.
Anyone?
G?
That's not correct.
Or
I.
That's not correct.
no place.
Repeat for C4.
H.
I'm sorry, it's D. So there will be no bonuses, but we do have a lucky winner. And would you like to show the audience the visual, please? Showing the signatures, I like that. That's the money side. That's the side you show. All right. So hang on. You may keep them. Those are yours to keep. No points awarded on question number 13. Toss-up question number 14. What English word, derived from a Latin noun meaning race or kind, is the collective term for all the people born in the same
A2.
Generation.
generation is correct. Your first bonus, Team A. What English word derived from the Latin verb meaning to take is a statement acknowledging that something has been paid for?
A receipt. Yep. Sophia, do you agree? A receipt.
That is correct. And your second bonus, what English word, derived from the Latin noun meaning sister, can be used to refer to a person belonging to the same extended family, or related by race, geography, language, or interest?
Can you repeat, please?
What English word derived from the Latin noun meaning sister can be used to refer to a person belonging to the same extended family, or related by race, geography, language, or interest?
Fine.
Answer, please.
What?
Answer.
Cousin.
That is correct. 20 points on question 14 for Team A. Toss-up question number 15. Begged by his second in command to let his men rest from their rowing, what man overrode his better judgment to stop at the
A2.
Odysseus.
island of Thrinacia, the home of Helios's cattle? Your first bonus. Despite the warnings of Circe, who had encouraged Odysseus's men to eat the cattle of the sun that grazed on Thrinacia?
Eurylochus, right? I'll defer to you, okay? I defer to A4.
Eurylochus is correct. In your second bonus, what daughter of Helios informed the god that his sacred cattle had been eaten by Odysseus's men? Answer, please.
I defer to A4.
Sorry, her name is Lampetia. So 15 points on question 15 for Team A, and we will get a score check with 5 questions to go.
At 15, our scores are Texas 185, Illinois 20, and New Hampshire 25.
All right. All right, we shall continue. Toss-up question number 16. Responde latine. Quat sunt decem et decem?
A2.
Wiginti.
McGinty is correct. Your first bonus. Responde latine. Quat sunt viginti divisi in partes quatuor?
Quinque, final answer.
Quinque is correct. And your second bonus. Responde latine. Quat sunt ter viginti?
That's 3 times 1. So, sexaginta. Yep, okay. Sexaginta, final answer.
Sexaginta is correct. 20 points for Team A on question 16. Toss-up question number 17. Which tribune, via the legislation of his ally Gaius Rubri,
A1.
answer please.
Gaius Gracchus.
Gaius Gracchus is correct. The rest of the question read, tried to establish the colony of Junonia at Carthage as part of the resettlement efforts originally formulated by his brother Tiberius. Your first bonus. What previous law of 367 BC was Tiberius Gracchus building on when he attempted to limit land ownership to 500 jugera?
Is this Liquidia Sexta?
Can you repeat?
What previous law of 367 BC was Tiberius Gracchus building on when he attempted to limit land ownership to 500 jugera?
Liquidia Sexta?
Yeah,
Okay. Let's Liquidia Sexta. Final.
So, sorry.
Oh.
Liquidia Sextia. Your second bonus. During the time of the Gracchi, what consul of 125 BC pursued enfranchisement for all Italians, but had to abandon these efforts when he was sent to help Massilia fight hostile neighbors in southern Gaul?
I think this is Flavius Flaccus. Can you repeat?
During the time of the Gracchi, what consul of 125 BC pursued enfranchisement for all Italians, but had to abandon these efforts when he was sent to help Massilia fight hostile neighbors? Answer please.
I defer to A1.
Flavius Flaccus, final answer?
Fulvius Flaccus.
Oh,
10 points for Team A on question number 17. Toss-up question number 18. In what 3 ways must Latin
A2.
case number, gender.
adjectives agree with the nouns they describe? That is correct. Your first bonus. In what 2 ways must a Latin relative pronoun agree with the noun or pronoun it describes, that is, its antecedent?
Number and gender, final answer.
That is correct. And in your second bonus, in what ways must the perfect passive indicative form of a regular Latin verb agree with its subject?
So number, gender, and
Can you repeat?
In what ways must the perfect passive indicative form of a regular Latin verb agree with its subject?
number, gender, and person, final answer.
Aye.
That is correct. 20 points for Team A on question 18. Toss-up question number 19. Participants in the expedition of the Argonauts and the Caledonian boar hunt, which brothers?
2, 3.
Castor and Pollux.
That is correct. The rest of the question read, which brothers, a charioteer and a boxer, were hatched from eggs? Your first bonus. Some writers said that, despite being twins, they had different fathers. Name those 2 fathers.
One Zeus and Tindarius.
Zeus and Tindarius?
Yes.
Zeus and Tindarius, finally.
Zeus and Tindarius is correct. Your second bonus, according to these versions, which of their sisters shared the same father with Pollux?
Can you repeat the question?
According to these versions, which of their sisters shared the same father with Pollux?
Time.
Answer, please.
I defer to Vincent.
Clytemnestra.
The other one. Ellen. 15 points for Team B on question 19. And our score with, I guess before we do a score check, does anybody have any questions, comments, challenges they would like to raise before we raise the score? Everyone good? Oh, we've got one over here from the side. Correct. Okay. Ruby. Good news. Points. More points.
Yay!
Team C on toss-up 7, your answer of Diana is acceptable. So we need to add 5 points to Team C before we do the score.
Wait, is this the first?
The second bonus, they get 5 points. Okay. All right. So you guys got that. All right. So score with 1 to go, please.
With one question left, we have Texas 235, Illinois 35, and New Hampshire 30.
All right.
Got a 2 of 10 out case.
Toss-up 20. Give the one-word Latin form that means to be unwilling.
A2.
Answer, please.
Nespio.
That's not correct.
No.
C4.
No left.
Well, you're not C4. So I need to disqualify you guys, B2.
No lips.
No let is correct. Your first bonus, Team B. Now give the two-word phrase that is used as the third-person singular present indicative form of nolo, meaning she is unwilling.
Can you repeat the question?
Now give the two-word phrase that is used as the third-person singular present indicative form of nolo, meaning she is unwilling.
Non-will.
Non-volt is correct. And your second bonus, now give the third-person singular perfect indicative of nolo, meaning she was not willing.
Can you repeat the question?
Give the third-person singular perfect indicative of nolo, meaning she was not willing. Nolubit is correct. So we have 20 points for Team B on question 20, and our final score, please.
Our final scores are Texas 235, Illinois 55, New Hampshire 30.
Well played. How late are you?
2 minutes early.
Huh?
Thank you for honoring me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good luck in the final.